What's up everyone and welcome back to Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Today our legendary hunt is almost coming to an end as we're going after one of my personal favorite legendaries, Giratina, the ghost dragon master of the distortion world. Before we get started, if you guys would leave a like, that would be awesome because the last legendary hunt video will be going up later today, and if we can reach 1,000 likes just like the last episode, that will be going up. I think it's the legendary Dogs, Terrakion, Virizion, and Cobalion. And then after that, I think there might be like one more, but I'll do that after the Elite Four rematches. But this is going to be the final 2 episodes of the Legendary Hunt, and that is going to be Giratina. Like I said, the only requirement to get this guy is having Palkia and Dialga in your party, which one of them you're going to have to trade over from the other version. So for example, here I've got Palkia, which I caught in this game, and Dialga from Alpha Sapphire. So there's actually a lot of requirements to get these 2 guys. If you guys, or if you didn't watch the last episode, then go ahead and watch that to see how you can get to catch Palkia and Dialga. All you need to do is have Azelf, Mesprit, and Uxie. It's very complicated. There's a lot of requirements and things to do. So check out the last 2 episodes, Azelf, Mesprit, Uxie, then Dialga and Palkia. And now Giratina. Man, it has been a while. There's been a lot of legendaries that we caught, but now that we have those 2 in our party, we are ready to go catch them. And I'm also going to be showing off how to get the orbs in this episode, so you can change your Giratina into origin form, which is one of the most badass looking legendaries, in my opinion, ever created. Maybe just because I like Platinum so much. Like, it's probably my 3rd favorite Pokemon game now. But anyway, here it is, the Mastical, it's like a combination of magical and mystical. Yeah, let's call it that. The Mastical space-time continuum rip wormhole above Dewford Town. Dewford Town citizens must be like, I don't know, all stretched out by now with this thing tearing into their world. But anyway, peculiar scenery that you've never seen before stretches beyond the gap. That is, of course, the distortion world. So let's head on inside and face Giratina. Oh boy, this is my favorite legendary music. This tied with like maybe Deoxys, maybe the Hoenn Trio. They all have such cool music, but Giratina's is one that I'll never forget because Platinum was one of the very first playthroughs I did here on YouTube. In fact, it was the 2nd playthrough I ever did was Pokemon Platinum, but it was a solo run. But either way, I remember it very, very vividly. I can't even say my words, but man, I love that game. If I would have to rate now between my top 3 Pokemon games, I don't know, because this game would be up there, but then X and Y was also really good, and then probably Platinum 3rd, so I guess I'd say, I don't know if this is my favorite though, like I can't straight up say that. I can't say I have a favorite Pokemon game straight up. I struggle to do so. I don't know why. I also totally forgot that with Giratina being a half ghost type, we can't use False Swipe on this guy, so we're gonna have to think creatively here and try to figure out how to weaken him without actually killing him. So since he just disappeared into the darkness of the sky, or the darkness of wherever we are, doesn't quite look like the distortion world to me, which is why I speculate that somehow Hoopa is bringing in these Pokemon from their world and into this like alternate dimension, or sorry, not really an alternate dimension, but the place that we are now, like actually battling the Pokemon, is some kind of like in-between dimensions, you know? It's like, I don't know how to explain it exactly. It's kind of confusing, but I guess these little wormholes that Hoopa tears into the fabric of space and time brings you into here, and then there's some other wormhole around here that leads you over to where that Pokemon's originally from. So we're kind of like in the in-between right now. Let's call it the limbo of time and space. That's where I speculate at least that we are, and I really hope that they do some kind of Hoopa event where they explain exactly what he's all about and how he's able to do this and why he's bringing all of these other legendaries, because, I mean, they could just like do the whole little cop-out and be like, oh, he's just doing it for the sake of you catching them, but come on, we want a little bit more than that. Alright, so it looks like we've got it in the red HP. I don't think I'm going to try to weaken it anymore because really there's not much point to it, I don't think. Let's swap out to Rogue here and let him or her, I think it's a her, take the hit from this Phantom Force because we're probably going to die from it anyway, so might as well have Rogue die for it as opposed to Sceptile or Rayquaza. And never mind. Oh, that's actually going to be perfect. Okay, that was all planned, guys. Calculated there, calculated. Don't worry, that was all. Yep, that was perfectly calculated, guys. Don't you all think that I did that, you know, wanting to Rogue to die, but no, that was all planned. I knew that would be how much damage the rough skin would do. Sorry, I'm coughing up a storm. I can't find my Ultra Balls either, that's why. Okay, now that we got the Ultra Balls though, I totally forgot the Quick Ball once again. We only have one more Legendary left to catch, and I'm going to assume that I'm going to forget to use the Quick Ball on that one too. But I totally should have been using my, this save file to catch most of the Legendaries, because I have 56 Ultra Balls in this game. Granted, they're all most likely going to go towards this Giratina, but still, well, or maybe not. Oh, okay. Well, you know, I'm expecting this Giratina to take a while, which is why I prepared the final sort of chat thingy. Well, not really, because we still have one more video. And like I said, that's going to be Cobalion, Virizion, Terrakion. All of those I've actually already caught. The only one left that I haven't caught is Terrakion, and he appears today. I believe he appears on Saturday, so should be able to get him. And bada boom, we actually already caught Giratina. Wow. Dialga, Palkia, and Giratina were very easy to catch. I am incredibly surprised, actually. Like, I don't know, they were really short. The Dialga Palkia episode took like 15 minutes, so then I decided to do other stuff because I thought it was kind of short. But Giratina completely setting the new standard here for how fast we can catch a Pokemon. I really like the wings there, like the way the wings look. It has like a texture on it. It's really cool. That is, I don't know, I love Giratina. Such a cool Pokemon, design-wise at least. And even its typing. Ghost Dragon, that is really cool. It is said to live in a world on the reverse side of ours where common knowledge is distorted and strange. Yep, completely other dimension, you know? That's like the Interstellar, like, you gotta learn everything is relative. Just because on our world gravity is one way, and shapes of things are one way, you know, doesn't mean everywhere has to be that way. But anyway, before confusing our minds anymore with the theories about movies, and sometimes, you know, you gotta think, they're also movies, so you can't take everything 100%. But anyway, we're gonna go after the orbs as well, the ones that allow you to switch, or the one that allows you to switch Giratina from Origin to regular form, or the other way around, from its regular form to Origin form. And that is located here on Route 130. Now, I don't know how the heck people found these orbs in the first place, because I think that the way you find them is really, really obscure. I'm not sure if you need to have them in your party. I know that for Giratina's orb, at least, the Grissiest orb, you do not need to have it in the party for it to appear, but I'm not sure about Dialga and Palkia. I just know that these orbs are there, they appear in the post-game, and you can find them, and they're in really, really obscure spots, so I'm not sure how anyone ever found these things without, like, the official guide, which is why I believe that no one actually did find them until the guide came out. But anyway, I'm going to show you guys where each of them are, and the way I saw them is through the guide, so that's why I'm saying I have no idea how other people found them, like the first people that found these orbs. Maybe there's someone in the world out there that tells you where they are, but the first one, and the one for Giratina, the most important one in my opinion, is going to be right in this corner. So like I'm saying, I don't know how people found this. It just seems so strange to me, especially because you can't use the dowsing machine. So the way you find that, it's really strange, and it's not like the scanner in New Mauville or Sea Mauville, where you can run over it and then it'll be like, oh, there's something there. Nope, you actually have to press A exactly on the spot where you find it, so that makes it all that more weirder to me. Anyway, there's two more herbs. I was about to say herbs, but we're not playing Resident Evil here. Gotta combine the green, the yellow, and the red herbs and make the all-powerful herb. I don't even remember what it was called. I think it was just like RGB. No, that's blue. Alright, anyway, the other two orbs are actually located very close by on routes 128 and 129, I believe. I know where one of them is, but I'm not sure where the other one. I know where the Adamant Orb is, but I'm not sure where the Lustrous Orb is. So we're gonna go looking around and hope that we can find it. This one, like I said, is gonna be a little bit blind, because it's the only one that I didn't bother looking up when I was actually checking this out. But I think it's, oh no, my bad. It's actually right there in the middle. So this one I do know where it is. It's the last one, which I'm assuming is going to be the Grissiest Orb, or sorry, the Lustrous Orb, where I don't know exactly where it is, but what we want to do is not actually come here, but right down in the center of this thing, which is, I believe, the cavern where we first awakened Groudon and Kyogre. You'll notice there's a little dive spot. What the heck? What? Why am I finding hidden items, like, without, what? Now I'm wondering if there's more heart scales here. Wait, what? Oh, that was the Dex Nav. I was like, wait, there is another one. But no, that was Dex Nav. Okay. Anyway, I guess there's no more heart scales. I didn't even intend to find that, but the way we find this one is right here in the center. I actually came here like randomly one time when I was playing around finding like secrets in the underwater areas, and you'll notice this little thing here. There's no purpose for it. At least you think there isn't, but if we check on somewhere around here, we will find the Adamant Orb. Really have no idea how you find those. I mean, maybe there's like a certain time when they glimmer, or maybe you can see them through the crystal clear waters of the ocean. I don't know. Seems really far-fetched to me that just like they placed them there. It's really weird. But the last one, like I said, is going to be in Route 129, and that one I'm not too certain on where we can find it. Like, once I see the area, I'll know what it looks like, but where to find that area exactly, I'm not sure. So we're going to go explore Route 129, 129, 129, 129. That's weird, you know, words that sound similar but are completely different. Because you could say 129, like 1 and the number 2 and then 9, but you can say like, oh, I'm going to be here from 1 to 9. It's kind of like from 1 till 9. English, man. English is a difficult language. Only sometimes though, because I feel like English is actually one of the easier languages, but maybe that's because that's the one I know the most. Even though it's not my first language, English is actually my second language, which a lot of people might not know because I have no accent or anything, at least for most words. There's like very, very few words that I can't really say. And I'm not sure why. I don't think it really has anything to do with accent or anything like that. But the final orb is going to be tucked away right in this little corner. So if we can just keep pushing the A button, we should find it somewhere around here. I know it's here. There it is. The Lustrous Orb. And that is the one for who the heck knows who. Because I always get their names confused, Dialga and Palkia. So imagine with the orbs. I have no idea which one is for which. Though I'm assuming, let's see, the Adamant one is probably for Dialga, which is the blue one with the 4 legs, and the Lustrous is probably for Palkia, which is the pink one with 2 legs and 2 arms, and obviously the grissiest one is for Giratina. So anyway, let's try and use these things. We're gonna go ahead and give it to Giratina. Yeah, we got ourselves Origin Form, and we're gonna give this one to, okay, this one says Dialga, so did I get it right? I think I got it right. Yeah, I got them right. So these actually boost the powers of their moves. They don't actually change their forms or anything, which I always thought was kind of a bummer. They should have had the other 2 have forms as well. Because, man, you can't, it's like on Christmas. If you have 3 kids, you can't just give one of the kids something cool and then the other kids something not as cool. It doesn't work that way. You got to give them equally cool things. So there it is. There's Giratina in its origin form. It looks really badass. For a second, I thought it was like shiny because the colors are slightly off on my monitor, but then I remembered that's just my monitor. It's not a shiny. But there it is, and we can have it do all of its little cool tricks and tips. I kind of want to see what Giratina is called when it's not in its origin form, because I know it has a name, but I can't remember the name. So National Pokédex, here we go. I don't think I've shown off the Pokédex very much, so we get to see a little bit of the Pokédex. There we go, Platinum. It's around here somewhere. And there it is, Giratina. So we've got the Renegade Pokemon in its... How do we check the forms? I know we can check the forms. Appearance/Cry. We've got Altered Form and Origin Form. So that's kind of cool. Altered Form is the shape that it takes when it's in the human world. And you probably can't... Well, I'll probably show it off, but... its weight also goes down when it's in origin form, because obviously it don't need no legs in the distortion world because it can just fly around and be a cool sneaky snake. There's a way to compare, or to, oh, there we go, you can see the model of it and actually have it do little poses and things like that. So the Pokédex really, really cool in this game. Oh man, Giratina looks so badass. I love it. I love Giratina. What a cool Pokemon, seriously. And I forgot how to do the thing where you can view the size of a Pokemon. I don't think it's habitat. Where do you view the size? Oh, here it is. There it is, and you can view the size of Giratina. Oh my goodness, that thing is huge. And there is Dialga. What the heck? Dialga is like the biggest one. Look at that thing. That thing is huge. Oh, my bad. Well, I guess we'll go straight to Giratina, who's not quite so big. And they don't want to show off the, well, you can ride on the back of that thing. That'd be badass. Alright, well, that is going to be it for this episode, everybody, so I hope you all enjoyed. It was a little bit on the shorter side, but whatever. Got to check out some cool legendaries, cool stuff in the Pokédex, and we'll finish it up with the secret shore, which we happen to be by. I didn't even know that we were near here, but there's a bunch of secret bases here. This is where most of the Blissey secret bases actually are, so if you don't have those yet, go check out my video about the Orange Slice's secret base. I put it in the description, and you can get secret pals that have Blissies in their bases by doing so. Whoa, what the heck did I just do? I have no idea. Look at this. This guy's got a really cool base. You know, I wish my base was this cool. I don't know how to make my base this cool. Hey, this guy's Japanese. All right, thank you for the wonderful spin map, buddy. No, I don't care about Wonder Trade. How many flags do you got? That's all I care about. 699. I want you to be my pal. I want some of your flags, old man. Give me them flags, all of the flags. All right, thank you guys for watching, and see you all in the next episode.